Doing a little video on my Aqueon Evolution 8 Nano Reef. It doesn't come as it, but I mean that's what I made it into. I'm gonna go over some basic stuff that I've done to it, some mods, filtration, light, everything. I'm gonna show you a couple things with the lighting, give you some pros and cons about certain stuff, show you my livestock that I have in there so far. So to begin with, we're going to start with the lighting. I'm using a AI Nano, Aqua Illuminations Nano Super Blue. I love their stuff. In fact, I just put Vegas on my 300-gallon mixed reef and love them. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, the colors you can get out of them. Right now, I'm using the stock controller, which I have a wireless one that I used with this when they first came out. I bought it. I had to send it back to AI. It was messing up, but they're sending me a brand new one. I have one. I had these on, or this one particular one, on my Vegas, or on my Souls when I first had my Souls, and then when I got my Vegas, I got two controllers because I bought the AI Nano at the same time. So I use this now for right now until I get my new wireless. But I mean, it does a job. You still can do, thunderstorms right there. You can do manual setup. You get a few different timers, So I mean, it's still good. I love the light itself. It gives you can get a good 20K look out of it almost. With the royal blues, the light blues are all right. The white, it's kind of a weird white light, but it works. Filtration. This is where get tricky. No, I'm using polyfilter floss. The white and the blue folded over, so the white's on the outside. Get my handy dandy flashlight. Reef rubble in here. There's probably a good pound of reef rubble in there. Just extra filtration, more surface area. This thing about the Aqueon Evo that maybe they need to address is that they're right here, right where I'm pointing the flashlight, where I have my mounting arm for the light. There's a little gap, and they expect that the water should pass through that, and it's impossible, especially if you're using this and you have it mounted through the back. I mean, I have a little pamphlet back here that's holding my light fixture basically in place. If you look, you can see it's a little pamphlet. But it works, it does the job, no complaints here. You can get a better look on this side. There we go. Yeah, little pamphlet. But like I said, works. I'm not complaining. All right. Other part of filtration, like I said, I drilled a bunch of holes down into here, about 10 of them, spaced apart, so the water can go down, because this is a sealed chamber. The bottom of this is sealed, so the water goes down, and then it comes down and goes into this chamber, where I actually modded. I took out the original pump that it came with, which was a piece of junk. It was garbage. I mean, it didn't put out any water flow, any kind of circulation, especially for a reef itself. I substituted it with a MaxiJet 400, and I used the conversion parts that come with it for a circulation pump. I also am using a Reef Octopus BHNS80, rated up to 25 gallons nano skimmer. It actually uses a needle wheel pump. The pump is an OTP 200. It's one of the smallest needle wheels on the market. To adjust it, you can see the up pipe there, and you just turn it right if you want it to go down, and left if you want the water level in the cone to go up. And as you can see, it's producing skimmate, and it's doing a great job. It puts out a great amount of water flow, so it's circulating in that chamber so that the return pump can pick it up and push it out, and as you can see, I have great flow from the return pump. Excellent. What I also did was, this is really cool. Instead of having to take this collection cup off all the time, which you will because it fills up really quick, and I don't even have a big bio load. I put a 3/8 inch tube and then drilled out a Pepsi or a Coke bottle, and as you can see, it collects my fish poop. I'm also using a, you probably are not going to be able to see it really well. It's a ZooMed canister filter, just for fun. More than likely going to take this off eventually, but like I said, it's just to see how it works. It's got C-Chem matrix, and I put a bag of Purigen in there, and it seems, I mean, everything's good. The nitrates are 0, nitrites are 0, ammonia is 0, pH is right where it needs to be. Thinking about adding some mangroves in the back. I don't know yet. We'll see. To get back to the skimmer, I'll show you a little something real quick. Take this tube out. Hear that? Well, yeah, that right there annoyed the hell out of my wife. She loves fish tanks and she loves to have the coral and stuff, but she said at nighttime, because this literally sits right next to our bed. So what I did was I went to Home Depot, bought a 2-foot section of 1/2 inch tubing and 2 1/2-inch caps, drilled a hole in the bottom, drill a hole in the top, put a piece of 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch tubing in the top. They're both 1/4 inch holes. Replace this tube. The stock tube that comes with the protein skimmer is garbage. It's real flimsy. So I replaced it with the regular, the tube that you can get at Home Depot. And then if you notice, when I put this, hold on one second. Try not to drop the camera. It's quiet. So my wife doesn't complain anymore. I'm gonna explain this level here. Well, people ask me about it when I show it to them. This level keeps my AI from not overheating necessarily, but getting too hot. Because if you don't have it level, then the fan will hit the side of the tops of the plate here, this top plate the fan sits under, and it won't work. It won't come on. It'll make this high-pitched noise. So that's a little thing to think about if you're getting it. Make sure you got a little level or something to keep it level. It just keeps it operating right. All right, as far as livestock goes, I'm gonna turn it on my manual mode, although I had to reset it because I tried it a couple times just to see what it would look like on the camera, and I'm taking this video on the phone, so just bear with me one second. Let me get to this setting here. Might be able to see everything that I have in here with this. I'm gonna move a couple things out of the way. All right, there we go. I'll put it back on the other mode. All right, what I got is this is live rock out of my refugium. It's cured. As you can see, it's got some coralline growing on it already. In the refugium, for some reason, it wasn't growing coralline. I don't know if that was a problem. I mean, my main tank, I have a excellent calcium level, so I mean, I don't know if that was my fault. One thing that does suck about this tank is scratches. No matter how careful you are, you're gonna scratch the hell out of this thing. But it was cheap. I got it for $60, I think, and I'm not complaining. So just FYI kind of stuff. Picked up this really cool Scully today for way less than $100. Actually less than $75. This cool place that lives near us, or is near us. Tank's kind of, you hear that high pitched sound? It's because it's not. because it's not level. I gotta fix it again. As you can see, I have 2 cleaner shrimp. They're really small. I got them for $12 a piece at this place where I buy my corals. My tank's a little dirty. I haven't really cleaned it today, so I got a sexy shrimp, as you can see. Actually got 2 sexy shrimps. The other one is up underneath that rock. You can kind of see it. I don't think I can zoom. Well, I guess I can. Cool. You can see it right there in the back corner, around the top there. I like sexy shrimps. They're kind of cool. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, barnacle bunny. Get in on close on him too. He's right there. Like I said, I'm sorry for the crappiness of the video. Very cool fish. They don't get more than 1.5 inches. Docile. Got really cool beady red eyes. Has a lot of character. I've got various, as you can see, some Seraph snails, dwarf Seraph snails. All these Recordia I paid $5 a piece for. They look better underneath the blue lights, but this camera doesn't do them really any justice. So, got a little emerald crab, which he's gonna get relocated soon into my big tank. The rock's a little green. That's actually green coral line on there, which is looking pretty cool. I was kind of hoping that I would get some green coral line. So my wish came true, I guess. There's a meteor shower back there that my friend gave me that was really hurting, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to save it. Might put it in my refugium and see if that helps him at all. What else do I have in here? Various, blue legs, scarlets, you name it. Up in the corner, if you look real close, and I'll see if I can't get a better picture of them. It's a green bar goby, and let me zoom out real quick here. They don't get any bigger than that right there. And to scale it, I'm trying to back it up as much as I can. He's literally about the tip of my pinky. That's how big he is. He doesn't get any bigger. They're cool little fish. I feed it, believe it or not, fry food. Fish fry food, for baby fish. And it works out real well. So that's one. I have 2. And then I also have one more fish, and you're not going to be able to see him because he hides really good. You might catch the pistol shrimp. See that little, well, there he is. There's a pistol shrimp. There's a Yashi Hayes goby in there with him as well. They're rated at 10 gallons, but I keep my water clean enough that it's okay to have him in there with the pistol shrimp. It's fun to watch them. They really have a really cool symbolic relationship that it's neat to see. You don't see it every day. You don't see stuff like that